back everybody with a new feature in Gazbeard's battles. Tuesday tanking. This is the first edition, and what I'm going to be doing every Tuesday is featuring bits and pieces from different battles, maybe within the same game, maybe the same tank, maybe the same tank in different games, or maybe just bits and pieces from different games. And there'll be key moments like this one on the swamp map when I was in the Shell Magnet, the Panther 88 premium tank in World of Tanks, and I came across a WZ-111, a tank that I'll be driving a little bit later in the video and showing you a totally different way to use it. This guy came over the hill. I've got an IS-3 supporting me. The WZ-111 shied off from ramming me, so I got behind him and started putting shells in his turret. For some reason, he decided to just stand there and accept them. I don't know what he was thinking, but thank you for the damage. And then that LTTB was being a pain shooting me in the backside, so I turned around to face him, and then this guy came over, and all I could do was bounce off his gun mantlet while he whittled me down. And as the IS-3 went to my rescue, I became a smoking ruin. That's the way that the low rolls. And then we'll have some other moments, like this one on El Halluf. Keep an eye on the bulldog that's about to come racing round the corner. I throw a shell at him. I can tell he's going to circle me. I don't want him behind me, not with that auto-loader. Bang! Got him in mid-air, just as his buddy came round and got me. Okay, so this is the first of two battles I'm going to show you tonight in very different tanks. And in this one, I'm in the WZ-111, as I mentioned earlier. We're on Sacred Valley. Now, Wargaming are going to change the classifications of tanks, and they're messing around with it. It's not finalised yet. One of the things that they're going to do is they're going to be introducing an assault tank class amongst the heavies. So in this battle I'm in full-on assault mode. My tank is crewed by my female crew that I got from the personal missions for the Stug, and you know, if you see me camping bush, it's just because they're drying their nail polish and hanging their hands out the hatches and letting the breeze make sure that they don't smudge it. So racing up towards the temple, and you know, there's a good vantage point up here by this building. There's actually two, one at each end of it. This first one here is good for getting a spot, but don't hang around on it, back straight off. No, don't dry your nail polish, back off before somebody takes a shot at you, girls. Come on. Right, there we are. We've spotted, or somebody has spotted two of them. So then we go up to this end of the building where there's a few bushes, and take aim, and bang, there we are. One dead, AMX I think that was. Right, come back, reload, go forward again, another shot, yes, and a nice solid hit. Roll back, use the building for cover while we reload, and let's just try that again.
Target lost!
Oh. Where did they go? They've disappeared. They can't see us yet, so we've got something at the other end of the temple. Let's go and sort him out.
Target acquired.
And I can't shoot straight through the courtyard there because there's some big rocks in there and they will stop my shot, whereas it would go through the buildings. And as we move forward, and spotted, so let's dodge around the back just to stop their artillery getting in on me. Oh, women drivers, look, there's a rock there. Stop that, get round it, don't knock the tree over. Good girls.
Where'd they
Had a good
go?
go at it though. Right, we want to get round the other side of these buildings and see if we can take out that tank that the M46 was scrapping with, if it's not already dead. And looks
Ready
like
to
it is
fire.
already dead. Something down at the bridge, so remember this is the old map before it got updated earlier this year. This battle and the next one are from January this year.
Where'd they go?
Before a number of things changed, which included a buff on the penetration of pretty much all of the tier 8 heavy tank premium tanks, except for this one. This one did not get a buff to the penetration. It still remains at 175mm. So, hang on. There's Jag Panther's trying to steal the kill. Can't have that. Well done, girls. And as I said, we're in assault mode. It's full on charge. Get down to their cap. Let's get the artillery before this Jag Panther does. And we can see our heavies have one heavy corner. They're coming in at the opposite end of the cap, over the bridge. This is the tricky bit. We don't want to get shot and tracked here. Where are they? They've got to be at the back of the cap. Otherwise the heavies would have found them already. There's one of them. Let's go get them.
Permission to engage.
Charge through. And we want to try and get both of these. We'll get one with shooting them and the other one with ramming. Maybe. Might be lucky. There's the first one. And they're dead. And one of the other heavies got the other one. So we'll just turn around here. Oh. And that we paused to dodge that tank. Meant that shot from the Panther missed me. Let's go get him. We've got at least 2 in the cap capping, so we can just charge on. And it's at this point, I've not noticed it before, at this point that Panther that we're chasing is the only tank left on the enemy team. Talk about ruffle stomps. Oh, this 3's going to shoot, just pause, let him shoot. Right, now go forward again, charge after him. And this is a ruffle stomp, alright. You know, we've got 10 tanks left, they've got 1 left. Well done, matchmaking. And he's gone as well. Okay, and now for something completely different. We're back on the Sand River map, as we were earlier in the video. This time we're in the Czechoslovakian Stvz39, which, I don't know whether this is a light tank or a medium tank, but it's a fun tank. And what I'm going to do is, because I can't get out there in front and mix with the likes of OI experimentals and DW2s and KV1s and stuff, I'm going to sit at the back and do some spotting from the back and hopefully farm a little bit of damage on vehicles that are more interested in our heavier stuff that's closer to them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make use of this little hill that's over here at the back of the cap, which is becoming quite a popular camping spot, and I'm going to show you something that you may not have realised about this hill, but it is slightly pyramidical in nature with a dip in the top, and they are absolutely great for helping you to avoid damage and to go hull down from different positions without ever leaving the top of the hill. So here we are, we're camping in position in full plain sight, and I'm going to stay quite zoomed out through this battle because I'm going to be using the default in-game right-click auto-aim. And you have to with this tank because, you know, the gun is so short and so inaccurate, you haven't got a cat and hell's chance of hitting anything more than 10 yards away if you try to manually aim. So, there we are, we just threw one at him, somebody else got him. And we'll go back to that Panzer 1C who couldn't spot us while he was in the buildings, and we'll now try to harass him enough that he doesn't spot our other tanks closing in on him. There he is again, and we've hit him, and just try and get another aim on him, try and lead him a little bit. I'm taking fire, I'm going to have to dodge out in a minute. Right, he's gone, so that side's clear of spotters. I'm just going to dodge behind, you see the 2 lines on the side of the hill? Well, there's a slight depression between them, and you can just get hull down and peek over the top of them, but it relies on having a good gun depression. So I'm going to go back up into this little dip in the top here, and I'm going to start harassing those 2 tanks at the top of the river slope there, and even if I can't hurt them, which, you know, I'm sort of doing, it means our other tanks can get them. because they're going to be taking fire off me, and they're going to be thinking, what the hell's going on? All this fire coming in, and they're going to be dodging and moving and not getting into optimum positions. So we just keep popping away at them. This right-click auto-aim works really well, because you'll notice that the circle in the centre of my aiming reticle changes to white when I've got a clean shot on them. And it'll go pink if it's a clean shot but might not penetrate. So there you are, there it's white, means I can penetrate, and they've moved, so we just wait, they'll come back again. And this is a great spot. It's one of the power positions on this map.
Target acquired.
Lots of targets now. We can shoot away and we can farm up some damage. Now keep an eye on the WN8 score at the top right of screen on this. Right, this is a tier 3 tank with, you know, a pop gun and pretty much no armour. But just watch what that WN8 score builds up to, and it shows you that the low tiers can get it. You know, you don't have to have your tier 8s to 10s all the time, spamming gold ammo out to get a decent score. That guy's going to suffer. You know, he's showing me his side while he's focusing on somebody else. But now we've got somebody. We've now got those two in front of us, and this is one of the reasons I stay zoomed out in this position, because I want to see who's trying to flank and who's coming round from unusual positions. And this is where I use the pyramid shape of the hill, because I'll go around to the right hand side of it. The guy that's out to my left there now cannot shoot me while I go at this guy. Try and get him down. There we are. And then I go back for this guy up here. As I come up, I spot another tank going down into the low ground. Don't want to worry about him just yet. Let's get that guy out there, and that'll free up our ally that's out at the edge of their buildings. Yeah, so I took a hit. I've still got a little bit of health. I can still shoot. I can still be a nuisance. And I've got 2 shells left. And then after that, it's on to the premium. Oh dear, I'll become a gold spammer. So let's just have a pop at him with these last 2 shells. One into him. Don't need gold, see? Right, so now I've run out of regular shells, and I've got 3 kills, and that's the battle over. And just in case you missed it, the final WN8 score on that battle was over 3,500 for that low tier, pretty rubbish little tank. But it's great fun, and I think I've got an ace on that tank. I'll have to look it up and see if I can get you the video in one of the Tuesday tanking sessions. Okay, thanks for watching, hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you again soon. Bye now.